Okay, so I just got this Fishman Presys blend onboard preamp from eBay, and I read the manual and I jumped on YouTube and looked for videos on how to install it. I just watched 5 videos and they all seem to do it wrong. So some guys used drills, one guy used a jigsaw, another guy, when he took the bridge out, it wasn't sitting properly, so he put it on an angle. Looked like a really expensive guitar too. Can't be on an angle because then the piezo pickup won't work properly. So I've only installed one of these before, but it seemed to work pretty well. Yeah. So following the instructions that are on the Fishman website, I'm going to show you how you can do this with your guitar. So the first thing you need to do is pull out all the strings, and then you'll see that here I've got a template. You can print that out off the Fishman website, and the next step I'm going to show you is how to cut out the hole for your volume control / preamp. And then I'm going to show you how to put the piezo pickup in under the bridge, and then I'm going to show you how to put the jack in the back of the guitar, all using just a Stanley knife and a drill. So now what you want to do is sellotape your template onto the guitar, and then just slowly go around with your Stanley knife. Let's put it in shot here, try and get it focused. Slowly go around the edge with your Stanley knife. You don't have to apply too much pressure. And go around until you can cut the center out. And then what that does is that scores the guitar, and you don't have to press very hard, and then just keep on going around it until you actually fully cut through the guitar. So on other videos you see people drilling holes and using a jigsaw, which can actually be quite dangerous. This is a far safer, though slower way, and you get a really clean, precise hole for your preamp. Here's the completed preamp hole that I cut out just using a Stanley knife. It took about half an hour, which can be a bit frustrating, but at least it's all nice and clean. And I drilled the holes with a 2mm drill. It's recommended that it's 2.38mm, but I'm just going to enlarge it if I have to. So now I'm going to remove the sellotape and just go around and clean it up a little bit with a file and some sandpaper. Here's the completed hole. Spent about 10 seconds on it with a file. I'll just drop this in just so you can see how it fits. Oops. And voila, then it just needs the screws. I just finished widening the endpin hole with a 12mm drill bit, and as you can see here, I made this little device to help me pull through the jack socket. So I just used an old jack plug and taped it to a piece of coat hanger, and you put it through the hole, and then from the sound hole plug on the jack socket, and that's where you can work out where you need to put the nut, because we only want the smaller end of the jack socket poking out before we put the extra nuts on it. I just finished drilling a hole under where the bridge was, 2.5mm, and as you can see I've threaded through the pickup. The width of the pickup is 2mm, so on the bridge with a felt pen I've marked out 2mm, and I'm about to get a flat file and file that down, so it means that the bridge is still sitting at the original height when I put the strings back on. Here's the completed installation. We can see the preamp controller there. I just tried the tuning on it, which is awesome because it automatically turns off the sound. You tune up your strings, you turn off the tuner, and it comes back in. And we can see the bridge is in place, went in perfectly. The intonation is still all correct. What else? So I've just got it hooked up to a cheap guitar amp here, portable one that I run off some old laptop batteries. And I'll just give the guitar a strum so you can hear it. It goes perfect. Put some effects on it. But yeah, pretty stoked. It came out perfect. So I'll have fun playing with that.